Now I gotta pull it up here. All right. Do. Hello, everybody. Hello. One moment. There we go. All right, we should be good. We should be good now. What is up, Cynic, Kingston, Aaron, Hannah? Hey, Raven, how was your Christmas? And are there any founding chapters that share the Marines' malevolent mindset? I mean, the Iron Hands are pretty similar in outlook. I mean, I wouldn't put it past the Iron Hands to be complete assholes. In fact, I think the Iron Hands are probably one of the most reprehensible of the original legions. Alright, I'm just going to random it. Raider. Well, I haven't gone Raider in a hot minute. Sure, Raider it is. What's up, Chaos? Darn, I thought there'd be genetically modified dinosaur girls. No. Although, do you guys even know the reference the title is making? That title is a reference. Who can guess the title's reference? Is there anyone here who grew up in the 80s, who grew up in the 90s and knows this movie that I'm referencing? Who knows the movie I'm referencing? Please say I'm not alone. Please say I'm not alone. We're back at Dinosaur Story. Good. There are others who know the movie. That is good.
You lost Zone A.
Alright, he parries all of those. Good to know. He always goes into a dodge attack, and he always parries. So he parries my unblockables, dodge attacks, just about everything else. We have a formula. Alright, we can beat him. I thought you were 39, I'm about to become 40, not 33. No, I turned 33 yesterday. I am 33. Ah, come on.
You captured Zone A.
Anyway, have I seen the new David movie? Not yet, but I've heard good things. I've been writing a story about an Eldari Corsair who later became an outro for Craftworld Slamheim. You said a lot of words there. I don't know what any of them mean. I don't really keep up with Eldar lore. Is the stream lagging? I don't know. It's working fine for me.
You lost Zone A.
Alright, I gotta get to C.
You captured Zone A. You captured
What do you mean?
Zone
What do you
C.
mean it keeps David stagnant? What does that mean? As Lopokil and I have talked about the David movie, big issue is that it's too obsessed with David the shepherd boy to the point he comes off as more of a Disney princess than the real David.
You lost.
The problem with the David movie is it's obsessed with David. Why on earth is it obsessed with David? A movie about David being obsessed with David. Why doesn't it bring up Jonah? I can't imagine why a movie called David would be obsessed with the character of David. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. And after all, why should Lord of the Rings be about the One Ring, right? More like it mischaracterizes him. Okay, what do they do? Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, I just want to know, what do they do? Like, what do they do to David? How was Christmas for you and Lark? Tech, I released a video about it! I released a whole video about how my Christmas was. No one watches my stuff. No one watches my stuff. You know, you don't watch my stuff. Go watch Wexra instead. She's doing a stream, and she needs people to watch her. So y'all go watch Wexra instead. No, people don't watch my stuff. Tempest Venator, you gotta tell me what they do to David, because all you've said is that they sanitize him, but what does that mean? How far do they go into David's story? What do they do? Finally got me. Good job. Anyway, basically, spoiler alert, when it gets to the point where David fights the Amalekites, one good thing I can give this movie is how the Amalekites look. He doesn't really actually fight. How's that a problem? I mean, sure, David was a warrior and he fought. I'm not denying that, but if he was a leader during the battle with the Amalekites, he might not have been on the front lines. He might have been leading. So, I mean, like, and that doesn't sound like sanitization either. I mean, that just sounds like they didn't put him on the front line. Again, what'd they do to him? Did they get anything wrong about his story? We're just letting this guy just feed revenge. I'm not doing that. I'm not letting him just feed revenge over and over. The part of the David story they cover starts with his anointing and somehow manages to mix up the events of Saul's death and David securing his people from the Amalekites. Wait, they messed up Saul's death? What did they do with Saul's death? You keep giving me small snippets. Just tell me, man. What did they screw up about David? And that still doesn't sound like sanitization.
Victory!
He was lore focused on singing instead of leading his forces against the Amalekites. Was Saul in command at the time? Which battle is this? Because it is in the Bible that David sang for Saul. He went at the Amalekites alone and got captured. Wait, hold on. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to let you finish. Unless someone else wants to tell me what they got wrong about David. Okay, let's make this easy. Let's make this super easy, man. Just tell me one thing about David's character that they got wrong. Like, what did he do that was not in character for David? Let's start there. What's something that they did? Because you said they sanitized him. They sanitized him, which means they took away a lot of the darker or less noble aspects of him. Okay, what did they do to David? Give me one thing, please. I just want to know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to know one thing. Because if you're right and they sanitized him, I want to know what they did, you know? But how you doing, Hannah and Aaron? Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Hannah, did you notice the thumbnail? Did you notice what I used? Huh? Did you notice? Yay, Hannah noticed. Hey everyone, I have been trying my best to send the drawing to you over Discord, but I can't get it to log in. Sorry about that. Let me try to send it here in chat. If you have a link to it, put the link in chat. I'll take a look. Isn't that like the art for your new story on the thumbnail? No, it is not. That is Hannah's picture of Raptor Clayer. God, the tracking of Varangian Guard's heavies will be, well, it has to be something understood and studied. And we lost our teammate. Yay. Oh, man. This is going to be a rough one. Really, it's more he's called a fighter, yet the only real time he actually gets to fight outside of the first scene where he's protecting a sheep from the lion, which I did enjoy. Okay. They actually did a great way of showing how David was able to take out Goliath with a rock to the forehead because Goliath actually took off his helmet while he was boasting. Okay. So far, so good. Crap. Oh, we got another player. That's good, but we're honestly just getting smoked. They've got a Lawbringer, a Varangian, and a Highland, and one of our others quit. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a rough match, guys. We just have people coming and going. It's gonna be just it's just gonna be a rotation of players who get salty that they're getting their butts kicked. Don't get me wrong, this is a really awful matchup. They've got a Highlander, a Lawbringer, and a Varangian. Dang, we are just getting destroyed. Anyway. Is my cough gone? No, it is not. The other time he could have been shown fighting, it was interrupted, and the one time they could have shown him fighting, he's too busy being tied up by Amalekites because he went on his own. So your issue is that they didn't show him fighting enough. That's the issue. They didn't show him fighting enough. That's the issue? Alright. That doesn't seem too big a problem for me because the Bible doesn't go into a lot of detail about how much David fought. They say that he went out to fight. One of the few issues, which doesn't really work, especially since the scene of Saul's death, which didn't even get to see Saul's death, only Jonathan's. Oh, wait, I thought you were complaining about David. Wait, now we're complaining about Saul? Okay, bro, I think we're missing the trees here, because the only problem you've presented is that they didn't show David fighting enough, which isn't necessarily a problem, because the Bible doesn't go into all the battles that David personally fought in, just the battles that he led in. We don't know how often he actually did any, like, fighting. We would assume he did some, but that's not necessarily a huge issue, at least not to me. But now you're saying that they messed up Saul's death, which isn't really an issue. He barely even got to be shown as a military leader. Okay, Tempest, what did they show David doing?
Capture Zone A.
I'm really confused here because you keep listing out all these problems. You keep saying, oh man, they sanitized David. They really sanitized David. But the only thing you've said so far is they don't show him being a fighter. Well, what did they show David doing? What's his role in the movie? What does he do? What's the thing? What's happening?
You captured Zone C.
I really feel like you're making an issue out of something that isn't that big of an issue. Oh no, they're thankers too.
You lost Zone A.
Oh my god. Can we pretend this match never happened? Was the movie any good? Well, I don't know. The people who are telling me, no, they just sanitized David, but I don't know what they sanitized.
You lost Zone C.
They didn't even show Micah, Aaron. They didn't even... Wait, hold... What? Okay. Your complaints so far have been, they sanitized David, they didn't show Micah, they messed up Saul's death. You have failed to tell how they've sanitized David. Your complaint is they didn't show Saul dying, only Jonathan dying, which meant more to David than Saul's death, if I'm being honest. And why do you think not including Micah is a major sin for the movie?
You captured Zone C. team rallied.
God, this match was
Is
shit.
breaking.
I'm trying to get to the point. Why is it taking you so long to do it? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to say anything more about it. When you're done and you're ready to get to the point, Tempest, share it, man, because I don't even know what to say at this point. Yeah, this was a shit match. That was awful. And yeah, they're just all just swinging everything. Oh man, and they're thankers. Wow. This is what we call fatherless energy.
Defeat.
This is what we call fatherless energy. Don't hate him, guys. Don't hate him. Don't hate him. Don't hate him. Pity them. This is small dick energy. You know what? I'm just gonna see the movie. I'm just gonna see David because then I can give my own opinion. Do. Wow, they all quit but the Highlander. What a surprise. Okay, let me make it quick. They start with David's anointing. Good. They covered David and Goliath. Good. They covered David fleeing Saul. Good. It goes all the way to David defeating the Amalekites who captured his people. Good. So far we're on the right page. Let's talk about some other stuff besides just that. It's getting tedious. Let's talk about other stuff besides David. What else y'all want to talk about? I got plenty more we could talk about. Oh cool, the Highlanders on our team this time. Am I going to play with Wex tonight? She did not invite me. I asked if she was playing long tonight, like how long she was going to be playing. She said a few hours. I don't mind joining her, but I'm not going to barge into her stream either. I'm not like that. I'm not the kind of person who invites myself to a party. I don't do that. Are you excited for folks to display their Magi? I mean, we're not there yet. We still got a ways to go. It's not even Friday. So what did you and Lark get for Christmas, Raven? I made a video about it. Evidence. No one watches my videos. That's why everyone forgot I had a birthday.
You captured Zone C.
Damn.
You lost Zone A. lost Zone C.
I could probably go back in her chat and ask her to invite you. Feel free to ask her. I mean, you can ask her, but I never invite myself to the party, you know. I try not to do that. That's just not nice. It's not a polite thing to do.
You captured Zone A.
Hit him! Ah, Warden. Oh, man. Sometimes you try your hardest, but Did you see that I sent the drawing in chat? No, I did not. I don't know what I did to you, Hatun.
You captured Zone C.
Yeah, send it again. It's fine. Raven, advice on raising my low self-esteem? I have low self-esteem, dude. When I figure out how to raise mine, I'll let you know.
You lost Zone A.
Warden, please don't do it! You're just gonna feed that revenge?
You captured Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Abhärni!
Goddamn. Can someone please buff Nobushi, please? In ones, she's the worst. She really is.
You captured Zone C.
Who should I play for today? The Shaolin and Kyoshin? Shaolin. Yeah, but yeah, I suffer from depression. and PTSD. I have very low self-esteem.
You captured Zone A. Enemy team is breaking. The enemy rallied. Enemy team is breaking.
يلا الشفقة.
Got it.
Victory!
Well, glad we won that. Thank you, Prism. Appreciate it. Bro, she said she'd love to play with you, but her invites are bugged, so you'd have to invite her. She doesn't want to abandon her viewers. That's what I thought. It's all good. Do 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 do. All right, got to get a few more. Let's find a new group. This group's getting tired. Hannah and Aaron, y'all still there? Raven, what is your favorite food? I know what your favorite dessert is, but for the life of me, I can't remember your favorite food. I don't really have a favorite food, because I eat a lot of different things, but I love steak. Steak is just so good. Black Prior. All right. Try and get some tea? Nah, I'm okay. I just did a run earlier in the cold air, and cold air running causes me to cough. Did I see the new Huron Blackheart model? No, I don't care enough about Huron Blackheart. I really don't. I just don't care enough about Chaos all that much. Did I notice there were a lot of contract orders? No. Oh no, this one isn't the cursed one. The cursed one's a different one. The cursed Blackbriar is a different one. This is my Sister of Battle Blackbriar. A Lawbringer, 2 Kyoshins, and a Oh, man. Kill me now. 2 Kyoshins. 2 Kyoshins. That's like saying, by the way, you have brain cancer and liver cancer. Congratulations. We're gonna double your cancer. Oh. Oh, Kyoshin. Maybe Blackbriar is just cursed for me. Maybe Blackbriar is just my cursed character. Because I get Kyoshin. I can't stand Kyoshin. Actually, what's been funny is the last few days I've been having so many debates with people. Like, so many debates. Be it on X, be it on YouTube, be it on Facebook. I've just been getting into debates with people. Usually ones of a theological nature or a Warhammer nature. Ah.
You lost Zone C. You lost Zone A.
Well, their Lawbringer quit. That's something. Bro, how'd I get here? I don't know. Professional Husky, you clicked on the link. Light after light. That's Kyoshin. That's Kyoshin, man. Just lights and lights and lights. God, Kyoshin. I hate him. I hate him. I hate Kyoshins. Worse than Hitakiri.
You captured Zone A.
I hate Kyoshin. Why do we allow this cancer in the game? Thank you. At least I had a buddy that time. Oh, lordy lord. Oh, and the pirate's emoting. Let's go, pirate. Let's go. Hello, Raven, and everyone who is watching. I'm leaving my regards to you. This Blackbriar looks good, very crisp and black. By the way, Raven, have you seen my request per Discord yet? Request per Discord? No.
You captured Zone C.
All 4 of them on C? No, on A. On A. Run away now. Run away now. Watch him run. Please kill that Sint. He's not even that good.
You lost Zone C.
Oh no. Oh no. Run away now.
You captured Zone C.
Have I been enjoying Wuwa? Yeah, totally. I've been loving it. I've been really enjoying Withering Waves. It's been a lot of fun to just take a break from stuff and just chill out in Wuwa.
You captured Zone A.
Me.
You lost Zone C.
Man, this match is making me sweat, and I hate it. I hate it. We got two Kyoshins and a pirate. Ugh.
Lost Zone A.
Two Kyoshins and a pirate. My God. Just saying that out loud makes me feel disgusting.
Your team rallied. You captured Zone A.
Thank you, Ocelot. Thank you, Ocelot. Oh. Oh, this match is gonna drive me crazy.
You lost Zone C.
咁先，是但啦，佢同我一齊。今次你大鑊啦！係咁先，攞錢嚟。係咁，今次你大鑊啦！
Your team is breaking.
你同我一齊。
Oh, screw this match in particular. 2 Kyoshins and a pirate. Man, they didn't want us to win this match. They didn't want us to win this match. They wanted suffering. They wanted suffering. Oh, this is gross. This is actually gross. I'm not even kidding. All they needed was to replace that scent with a Virtuosa, and I would have rage quit. Oh, this is gross. And of course, our Kensei quit. How is Pirate even fair?
Your team is breaking. Your team is breaking. Enemy team is breaking. Enemy rally. You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
We just gotta keep fighting, like...
Enemy team is breaking.
Oh, man. All my homies hate Kyoshin. All my homies hate Kyoshin. They know the cringe that they are.
Defeat.
Oh, yay! The pirate's a thanker, too. You know, how sad. How pitiful is your existence where you play pirate?
You're the second worst rep 1,000 I have seen today.
Oh. I'm the second worst? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I don't know who said that, but okay. Man, I just get all the haters, don't I? I am probably the most hated For Honor content creator. I'm not even kidding. Like that's not even a joke. That's not even a joke. I think I am the most hated For Honor content creator. Let's see how many hate messages I can get tonight. Want to put money on it? Let's see. I'm gonna put money on 3. I'm gonna say 3 hate messages. Let's go for it. 3 hate messages. Alright, we'll go Aaron. I get you, Kane. Yeah, we got one so far. We need 2 more. Let's see if we can get 2 more people to send me a hate message. I don't see how you'd be the most hated. I think it's because I'm not good. I think it's because I'm genuinely a casual player and I do not play great. And so people expect me to be god tier because of my high rep. And so when I don't play well, they just say, oh, you're just bad. You only make content about lore and history because you have to make up for bad gameplay. And I'm like, wow. Urban Hornet was the guy who said it. Yeah, I knew it was someone on my team. Which one was he? The Shinobi? The Ocelot? Which one was he? Raven, is it bad that I play Kyoshin but I don't do cringe things like that round? It's not a bad thing that you play Kyoshin. I don't care that you play Kyoshin. I just hate Kyoshin in general. Look, here's the thing. I don't play this game to be good. I play this game to have fun, and I play it because I love playing it. It's just a fun game. I'm not trying to sweat. I'm not trying to be the best there is. That's too exhausting for me. And besides, I don't have a setup for it, too. I don't have a top-tier monitor. I don't have a top-tier spec PC. Like, I don't follow this game religiously. I just play for fun. I study the lore and the history behind the characters. I tell stories in the game. That's what I do. And a lot of people don't like that.
Lost Zone C.
You know what? Time to go smooth brain. I'm just going to throw unblockables. Why, Kensei? I could have killed him with that heavy, but you can't. Oh. It's going to be one of those days. It is going to be one of those days, y'all. This is why they need ranked? Nah, ranked would just make it worse.
You captured Zone C.
Run away now, Glad.
You captured Zone A.
Gotta play as Aaron now, guys. Gotta do Aaron's thing. And if I know one thing about Aaron, he's tough.
Lost.
Good light parry.
C.
Come on, buddy. Let's have a drink. Bring it in, bud. Bring it in. Let's have a good one. Knock it back. There you go. There you go. Yeah, buddy. That's how it goes. All right.
You captured Zone C.
Crap. Man, it's gonna be a rough night.
Zone C.
Be a very rough night.
You captured Zone C. You lost Zone C.
Yeah.
You lost Zone A.
I'm putting up my best fight. It ain't enough. Thank you, Vulpecula. How would ranked make things worse? Because the same reason there are people who smurf. The exact same reason there are people who smurf. The top tier players are going to go into ranked for a little bit. Then they're going to discover they're not the best. And they're going to go back to casual so that they can school people.
You captured Zone C.
Don McGlass!
This is why everyone hates. I feel like the reason people hate Varangian Guard is exactly this. They are just so defensible. They can get down into a defense and just never be broken, and it is so irritating. Because they know that all she has to do is just sit on A and she'll just keep capitalizing. These three can run around the map and do what they need to do because Varangian Guard is just going to take care of everything.
You captured Zone A.
The problem is Varangian is just so easy to defend with. Like, she has the ultimate defense besides Virtuosa. I thought because I were in the casual and the comp would make it easier. What makes you think the comps won't go back to casual? There are some people who all they want to do is win.
You captured Zone C. Enemy team is breaking.
See, that's the ultimate question. You're like, that'll separate them. But the problem is, that's what Smurfs do. Smurfs play the game until they get competitive, then they make a fake account so that they can go and fight casuals who are lower level and then destroy them because they know they can't be challenged. So if you create a ranked mode and a casual mode and you just expect comp players to just go to it, yeah, I knew what you were doing the minute you tried it, brother. I knew what you were doing the minute you went there. I knew what you were doing. 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 Oh, baby! What? That's gotta suck, bro. That's gotta suck. That is a clip. 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 I'm clipping all that right now. That was so beautiful. Just, oh no, I'm a back. Yeah, boy. Yeah. That is a clip. That is a clip. And that's so, I will bet money that Sohei was throwing his controller across the room. Just, ah! Aaron, dance for me. Let's go, Aaron. Let's go, Aaron. Aaron, you won the match. Aaron, you won that match. Aaron, you won that match. I don't care that I went negative on that. Aaron won that match. That was so gorgeous. That was perfect. You know what's funny? I'm half sure Aaron muted himself, muted the stream, or is no longer watching, so he has no idea. I'll bet money that he either muted the stream or is no longer watching and doesn't know any of that happened. That's what I think happened there. Wow, we've got a lot of orders. Holy crap. Let's find a new group. All right, Pandurex, have a good one. The issue was that I didn't think about that part until you mentioned it, but do you think the issue would be worse if ranked diamond duels were added? I just don't think the situation would change. I don't think it would necessarily get better or worse. I just don't think it would change. Here's the thing. You've got to realize that in the competitive gaming world, there are people who just care about winning. They only care about beating other people, and that gives them a sense of pleasure and entitlement. That's why you see people in For Honor who smurf, people in For Honor who kill you and then chat and emote spam, because to them, they just have to prove, I'm better than you, I'm good, I'm superior, I play the game better than you, I'm just better, and that's what gives them pride. That's what makes them happy. They want to feel good about the fact that they're better than other people. So if you have a person who enters the comp scene and realizes, man, I can't prove I'm better here, they're just going to go back to casual and beat up on people there. And if you create a specific mode to cater to these people, they're just going to say, nah, fam, I don't care. I'm going to go where I know I can win.
You lost Zone A.
Why didn't I?
Ad profundis.
You lost Zone C.
Crap. Give us more incentive to play ranked. Ranked duels, yeah. Yeah, Aaron and Hannah are no longer with... Well, Hannah may still be here. Aaron is no longer with us. He either mutes the stream or he just leaves. I don't know. Hannah might still be here, though. Why do we have... Why is our bot the only one with a kill? Come on. Is that just going to be all the games tonight? They're all just going to be sweaty? If that's the case, I'm switching to bots. Yeah, I knew Hannah would still be here. How did that Glad know I was gonna do that?
You lost Zone A.
No, Nina, I'm not. No one's joining tonight, okay? I've already played this long solo, I'll just keep it that way. This gladiator knows every time I do a dodge forward light, they know what to do. That is sus as shit. Raven, what books do you read? Yes. I am doing awful. Man, we got people. You know, I might just switch to bots. This is getting sweaty as hell.
Breaking.
This is getting so sweaty. Just even in matches where I've won, it's just getting sweaty.
Your team rallied. You captured Zone C.
Like, this is just outrageous. Are you seeing this right now? Oh my god. Like, people just quitting consistently.
Your team is breaking.
Really? Oh, I hate Gladiator. All right, it's time for me to just say pick a faction. I can name the character I think is just shit from each faction. From the Knights, Gladiator can suck it. Gladiator can suck it. He is the most irritating knight out of the cast. I will not hear any arguments. The Vikings, Varangian Guard, can suck it. They are the most annoying character out of the cast. Just the absolute worst. From the Samurai, Kyoshin, the absolute worst out of the cast. They can be deleted and I wouldn't shed a tear. The Wulin, fine with them. The Outlanders, Virtuosa. Awful character design. Oh, that was the worst. And I still say that Glad was sus. Every dodge forward light I did, they knew to dodge forward and to deflect. That to me is sus as hell. But yeah, every one of those characters I just listed, shit. Shit tier. Hate them. Absolutely hate them. That's why I so rarely play them, because I cannot stand them. Ugh. That whole match was gross. Yeah, I don't hate the Wulin. I think all of them are pretty good. I don't think there's any one Wulin that I'm like, oh, this is the worst. This is the worst Wulin. I guess the only one, if you forced me to pick one, would be Zhan Hu. Because Zhan Hu, I think, is just a little boring. Because their moveset is so simplistic. But all the others, I love. I love Nusha. I love Shaolin. I love Tian Di. I love JJ. I even loved Zhan Hu, but I was forced to pick. Alright, Medjay. Let's see how this goes. Outlanders. I said Virtuosa. Virtuosa is the worst Outlander. What's funny is the Wulin gets so much hate. Everyone seems to hate the Wulin, and I'm like, they're the best. The Wulin are honestly the best. Two Black Priors, get ready for Flip Central. Yeah, you're correct, Micah. It's Teamwall. Ugh. If this match is as cringe as the last few have been, we're going to bots. We're just going to bots, man. Because I can't play this sweaty all night. I really can't. It's not good for my health. It's not good for my health. I got this really nice smartwatch which measures your stress levels. I haven't looked at it, but I'm pretty sure it would say, dude, you need to chill. This game is so great. I love For Honor so much, but it will make you want to commit suicide sometimes. It is just that frustrating. But yeah, and then there's also the part that I'm just not good, you know? That's part of it. Like, I'm just not good. It doesn't matter how sweaty the other team is. If I'm not good, I can't do much against them. And he's running.
You captured Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Plague be upon thee.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone A.
Yeah, it was a 3-on-1. I had to hold my own. But you know what? I'm proud of it anyway. Wow, 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 wow. Just wow. Yes, you flipped me while in a 3v1. I'm impressed. You are very good, sir. You are very good. Sometimes, man.
You lost Zone A.
Tenebris!
Thank you. Hey. Wow.
You captured Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Thank you, Shaman. Boy, howdy, I'm a machine.
You lost Zone C.
Whoa, what a light parry. Shaman just showed up and said, "Nah, fam, get the F out." Come on, Shaman, you got this clown. You can beat him. You can beat this clown, Shaman. I don't even need to go check on you. You got him.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
This dude can light parry super well. Think he might be a Smurf. Let me check. He's a level 12. Yeah, this guy's a Smurf. This guy's a Smurf.
You lost Zone C. You captured Zone C.
I need to remember to do that more often. Yeah, he's just waiting for parries. There.
You captured Zone A. Enemy team is breaking.
Nina, Smurfs are people who play the game but make new accounts so that they look lower rep, but they already know how to play. Because what the game does is it basically pairs you up with people who are close to your skill level, and if you make a new account and you start at the bottom, it looks like you have no skill, so you're going to be put with other people who are low level or who have just started playing the game. And so it's a way for them to play low tier people so that they can get easy kills.
You captured Zone A.
Man,
Victory.
I actually did decently. I actually did decent. I'm not even lying. I did decent that time. That was pretty good. That was honestly good. Do 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 do. But you know what? We might want to go ahead and switch to bots because this is getting to be sweaty. I mean, I'm glad we won that, but I don't know. This is getting sweaty, guys. This is really starting to wear on me. I may need to go ahead and switch. Let's go ahead and switch. What do you say? What do you say? Let's switch it up. And besides, this gives me the chance to talk to you guys more. And I know. Yeah, you only play bots, you're bad. I do it for my own sanity, okay? All right, what orders? Oh, we're so close to finishing all of our orders here, too. That's crazy. All right, random it up. Shinobi. Kimiko it is. It's just too much salt. You're right. It is just way too much salt right now. Believe me, I don't hate it or look. I'm having fun tonight. I'm having a good time. Even in the losses, I'm having a good time. I'm really enjoying myself. But if I keep doing this, it's going to start wearing on me. So I've got to switch to bots. Anyway, yeah, now we can actually talk about stuff. What do y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about some of them debates I've had? Oh, God, those have just been so much fun. There was this video I watched not long ago. It was a Warhammer video where Sanguinius, the Primarch, was talking about which Primarchs he could actually beat and which ones he couldn't. And he said that he could pretty much beat every Primarch except Lionel Johnson and Chaos Infused Horus. And I was like, you know what? Props for admitting that you couldn't beat the Lion. Like, I just, you got to give props to him for just admitting, yeah, I couldn't take Lionel Johnson. And I said that. I said, yeah, I agree. That's awesome. I mean, and Lion himself said that he could beat any one of his brothers. It's all just a matter of cost and time it would take. But this one person is just like, oh, no, he's just being humble. He could totally beat Lion. And I get into a debate with this clown, and he keeps dodging every point I make. It's so funny.
You captured Zone A.
And of course, he's like, what about Future Sight? He beat Kurz. No, he lost to Kurz twice. The first time he lost to Conrad Kurz was because they had a parlay, which turned into a brawl. And Kurz got the advantage because he's more of a brawler. He just is very good at getting into a straight-up fight out of nowhere. Lion is a duelist. He prepares himself first. The second time he lost to Kurz was because Guilliman was trying to help Lion, and Guilliman is not as good a fighter as Lion, so he kept getting in Lion's way. And he's like, yeah, but he still lost. Yeah, but he beat Kurz 3 more times. Like, yeah, well, he has no counter to Sanguinius's flying. You're right. Lion can't catch Sanguinius in the air. But Sanguinius can't beat Lion if he's in the air, because that means he has to get down on Lion's level, defeating the whole point. The only way flying helps is if he uses it to run away.
You lost Zone A.
I'm gonna go heal. But yeah, so then he goes on to say, yeah, well, Sanguinius beat Demon Angron without the need of the Emperor's Shield. What makes you think Lion needed the Emperor's Shield to beat Demon Angron? Yeah, he had it, doesn't mean he needed it. Like, it's just an exercise in futility. Look, it's kind of like the whole argument of like, it's kind of like, I want my favorite to win, therefore all arguments against are invalid. Look, I like Luffy. He can't beat Goku. You know? Like, I think Luffy's way more well written than Goku. Doesn't mean that Goku wouldn't win that. The Lion hunted monsters on Caliban. Yeah, think about this for a second. Think about Lion for a second. Bro wakes up as a baby on the death world of Caliban, where giant monsters are trying to eat the populace. Where most men would cower and die, he rises and conquers. He just, he hunts the monsters as a child. Then he becomes a knight and hunts them with an army until he cleans Caliban of monsters. This man is made to kill. He is the deadliest of the Primarchs. In every battle, in every fair fight with another Primarch, he has won. In every fair fight, in every circumstance where he lost, which are the 2 times with Kurz, by the way, it was because it was not in the context of a fair duel, or it was because he was outnumbered by his own incompetent teammate.
Lost Zone C. You lost Zone A.
Hey Raven, have you or Lark ever played any of the new Doom games? Nope. Nothing against the line, but chapters descended from the Traitor Primarchs don't get enough content. The World Eaters get a lot of content. Granted, the Emperor's Children don't. The Iron Warriors are beloved by the community. I don't know how much content they get. The Death Guard recently got a lot of content with the whole Plague Wars of Ultramar. And the Black Legions get a ton of content. In fact, they're the classic stereotype bad guy. When you want a chaos enemy, the Black Legion is what you go to.
You captured Zone C.
Which is my favorite Hashira. I don't remember his name for the life of me, but the fire one. Rengoku? Yeah, that's his name. That's his name. I just couldn't remember him. I just like his style. Plus, I really, really love Divide Music Song for him. Divide Music Song for Rengoku is so effing fire. I listen to that while I run. It's so good. Raven Event Loyalist Space Marine chapters is in one of the Trader Primarchs, not a Chaos Space Marine. Oh, okay, I see what you mean, Imperator Penguin, but here's the thing about that. Most of the Loyalist Space Marine chapters that descended from Trader Primarchs are never going to be known.
Victory.
Like, name 5. And the reason why you're not going to be able to name so many is because the Imperium keeps them quiet. You're not allowed to know. You missed a whole thing about the Blood Ravens and the upcoming Ground of War 4 game. I'm just worried that they'll just make Lion their Primarch for no reason other than he'll be in the game. No, they're not going to make the Lion their Primarch. That's ridiculous. Where'd you get that idea? That's ridiculous. The Blood Ravens aren't progenitors of the Lion, are you? No, come on. That's ludicrous. That's absolutely ludicrous. You think the World Eaters are better villains than the Black Legion or a Black Legion villain? I think the Black Legion is boring. The Black Legion is boring. They are probably my least favorite in terms of being interesting. Even the Emperor's Children are more interesting than the Black Legion. The World Eaters are interesting by virtue of the fact that they're unique. They're just the angry boys. And there's something nice about just being the angry boys. It's kind of like you can say that about the Ultramarines, you know? They may be the Gary Stu Marines, but there's something to be said for being the Boy Scouts, you know? Look, you're just the Boy Scout Marine. And that's fine. That's what you are. You are meant to be the Boy Scout Marines. You own that. Own being the Boy Scout Marines. And same thing with the World Eaters. You're the angry boys. You're the rage boys. And there's something to be said for just owning that and being the rage boys.
You lost Zone C.
Since Huron arguably has a more valid reason for being angry, the Imperium? Not really. He was a tyrant who wanted power, and when the Imperium didn't give him his power, he threw a hissy fit. Just being real. I mean, the Dark Angels already have the Klepto chapter in terms of the Consecrators.
You captured Zone C.
The question I have is, who is the strongest Chaos Legion? Probably the Black Legion, because they have just so many. They just have so many.
Thank you. You are a true soul.
So many armies or weapons. So many people. The Black Legion is the Chaos Legion that doesn't even use their own Primarch's gene seed exclusively. They'll use whatever gene seed they can get hold of to make their Legion. Are there even new Sons of Horus being made? I don't know. Abaddon may have just destroyed all the gene seed of his Primarch because he seems to hate Horus now. Raven, who's your favorite DC hero? Mine is Batman. Oh, I love Batman. Batman's my boy. I love him.
You lost Zone C. You lost Zone A.
Hold on. If I had to pick someone other than Batman, love Wonder Woman. She's awesome. Well, it also depends on which Wonder Woman we're talking about.
You captured Zone A.
Because some versions of Wonder Woman kind of suck. I also like Zatanna Zatara. Mostly because I just love, like, I love, like, the magician characters. Sometimes just having a straight-up magician is kind of cool. Green Arrow was always tight, you know. I always liked I'm an archer myself, so I always liked the idea of an archer hero. Green Arrow was cool. Yeah, I like a lot of I grew up on DC, okay? Well, a lot of people love Marvel and obsess over the Marvel cast. I was a DC kid growing up. I grew up on Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Robin, Starfire. Like, Teen Titans was one of the first, like, kid shows I watched. Besides, like, Looney Tunes and stuff.
You captured Zone A.
Even the main VA for Wonder Woman says Wonder Woman Rebound is no real Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, the Wonder Woman from Injustice, she's terrible. Here's the funny thing about the Wonder Woman from Injustice. Let me tell you my thoughts on the Wonder Woman from Injustice, okay? Ready for this? She is not anything like the Wonder Woman I grew up with. The Wonder Woman I grew up with was noble, brave, righteous. The Wonder Woman I grew up with would detest what Superman's doing. And she would straight up murk him if he started doing that for real.
You captured Zone A. Enemy team is breaking.
Who's your favorite Lantern Court? I am not as familiar with the Green Lantern lore as I am with some of the others, because Green Lantern wasn't really my favorite hero. I like some of the characters, like John Stewart is my favorite Green Lantern, and I like him a lot, but I don't know much about the Green Lantern, so I can't really call it.
The enemy falters! Victory!
But yeah, DC was my jam growing up. Justice League was honestly good. Justice League was honestly a good cartoon series. Your favorite is Jason Todd or Red Hood? I know a lot of people like him. His design is cool, but I never got into him. I never got into him. I know a lot of people love Jason. I know, I get it. I understand. I just never got into him. 600? I gotta get 600 or not. Jesus. Okay. All right, Son 11, have a good one. We'll do Shaolin, yeah. Absolute Batman is just wild. I haven't read it. But other than Warhammer and stuff like that, the other debates I've been having have been mostly with Catholics and atheists. Which is so weird. I feel like I shouldn't be debating Catholics all the time, but I get into debates with Catholics so frequently. And I don't want to insult anyone for their beliefs, you know? That's the last thing I want to do. Atheist or Catholic, I don't care. I respect you. But there are times, many of them don't respect me.
You captured Zone C. You captured Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Damn. Anyway, sorry. How many debates involve Mary? Quite a few. If they don't involve Mary, they involve purgatory. They involve the sacraments. They just involve a lot of the stuff I just disagree with on a fundamental level.
sown seed.
Here's the thing. I just get tired. I just get tired of it because, to me, the biggest issue I take with a lot of Catholics, or what I call iCatholics, because they're Catholics who are perpetually on the internet, they love their... Oh, shoot. They love their church more than they love God.
You captured Zone A. Lost Zone C.
Well done, Virtuosa. You cancerous character.
You lost Zone A.
Yeah, what a lot of Catholics believe about Mary is not biblical, and that's the problem. That's why I always ask them, where does it say this in the Bible? Where in the Bible does it say that about Mary? Where does that come from? No, I'm not here to diss on all Catholics, Nina, but the Catholics I debate can't answer the questions I ask them without getting very hostile. Like, for example, the idea that Mary was sinless. Where's that in the Bible?
You captured Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Like, that's something that I've always said. Like, they say that Mary is without sin. How? Do I think the Catholic veneration of Mary is heretical? It depends on your definition of veneration. If veneration is just respect, yeah, there's no problem with it. Because I respect Mary. I think Mary was awesome. I think that she was chosen by God to do an amazing thing. And I think that being the mother of Jesus is a very important and very special role to play. I'm not gonna deny her that reality. But at the same time, if you think that veneration means worship, then no, that is heretical.
You captured Zone C.
And again, I'm not here to poo-poo all Catholics, because I know that there are many Catholics who are saved. But the problem is I run into so many who just want to argue on everything.
Enemy team is breaking. The enemy rally. Enemy team is breaking. Victory!
Well, here's the thing. I don't have any issue with Catholics. I have no issue with Catholics. And I want to make that clear. I'm not out to get Catholics. There's this common misconception that Protestants and Catholics are just meant to war with each other. I don't agree with that. I think we can all love the Lord and follow Jesus Christ. I think that's fine. The issue comes down to if you start attacking me as some kind of rebel against the Catholic Church, then I'm going to have to ask you some questions about the Catholic Church that you may not like to answer. Like the debate I had today was on purgatory. This iCatholic was arguing that purgatory is biblical. And I said, where? And he said, okay, in the book of Revelation, it says none can enter heaven unclean. Correct. I agree with that. What does that have to do with anything? And he argued, well, obviously you need to be clean before you can enter heaven. And I said, that is what Jesus' sacrifice did. His blood on the cross cleaned us. So we accept that and we become cleansed. No, that just explains what Jesus did. It doesn't explain the process. And I said, what process? According to what Paul said in Romans, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that he died and rose again from the dead for our sins, you will be saved. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. There is not one verse in the Bible that says purgatory is a place, that purgatory is a thing. It doesn't exist. And so, well, the thing is, if you lived sinfully, but you believe, you need to be cleansed of your sins, which is the point of purgatory. You need to get over your sins, and then you can enter heaven so that you can be cleaned. And the Bible says in Ecclesiastes that some will have to be cleansed by fire. And I'm like, that isn't referring to purgatory. But let's be clear for a second. Let's just be clear for just a second. If you are correct, why did I not send you over the edge? Anyway, sorry. If purgatory is real, then that means Jesus' sacrifice wasn't sufficient. Because what is purgatory made for? Well, we've got to pray really hard to get you out of purgatory. We got to pray and we got to pay the sacraments and we just got to help you get your way out of purgatory so you can get to heaven. So Jesus was not sufficient. Jesus' sacrifice wasn't a sufficient enough means to get into heaven.
Lost Zone C.
This is the assumption being made.
You captured Zone C.
All that. No, Hannah. It's not that what he went through was for nothing. It's just not all there is to it. That's the issue I have with purgatory. If purgatory is legit, then Jesus wasn't enough. There needs to be more. And that, to me, is what's wrong. That's the issue I take. Just because it means that you need more than Jesus' sacrifice alone to enter heaven. It requires purgatory. It requires time of penance. It requires people to pray for you. It requires sacraments to get you through. What is up, John DeLiner? What is up, John? How are you doing tonight, my friend? It is good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. How was your Christmas, man? Oh, hold on. No. Oh, shoot. Oh no. Hold on. No, hold on. I can beat you. Yes! Got him! Yes! Okay, anyway, sorry. Doing great, homie. Christmas was good. How have you been, my friend? Ah, man, I've been alright. I had my birthday right after Christmas, and so I've been doing good. Just got home today. Very happy to be home. Christmas was great. Birthday was alright. So I'm doing alright, dude. Just doing a little bit of streaming. Had some really sweaty matches, so I'm just playing some bots to wrap up the evening because I cannot stress tonight. I do not want to stress tonight. But we are going to be doing a New Year's Eve stream tomorrow, so really excited about that. Happy late birthday, old man. Thank you, man. I'm 33 years old, believe it or not. I know a lot of people don't believe it, but I turned 33 yesterday. It was crazy. I do not feel it. I really don't.
Lost Zone C.
Raven is old. Shut up, Hannah. Nice, dude. I'm not too far behind you. Oh, Johnny, you're younger? I thought you were older than me. How old are you, brother? How old are you, brother? I thought you were like about 35 or something. That was my guess.
You captured Zone
You're almost 31. Dude, I did not realize. That's cool, though.
You captured Zone A.
Shoot. That happened. Dang it. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. And I'm glad he had a good Christmas, dude. And I see you said the kiddo's doing good. Excellent. I hope that he had a great Christmas as well. What his name is Link, right? I think you named him Link for obvious reasons. Link is doing well. The missus is doing well. All is well. Yeah, I'm not old like you. Hey, come on. Not that old yet. Hold on, spit up my dentures. Okay. That's kind of that's fire. I'm not even teasing. That's fire right there.
You captured Zone C.
Orochi. Yes. Got him. Anyway. But I'm glad you're doing well, John. It has been a while. We gotta play again sometime, man. We just gotta team up and play some For Honor together. That'd be awesome. It has just been a while. I'm at my 29s and turned 30 this March. Oh, that's cool, Nina. Well, let me know when your birthday comes around. We'll wish you a happy birthday. How was everything back when things were black and white? Things were not all black and white when I was a kid. I was born in 92, okay? It wasn't that late in the game.
Lost Zone C.
I'm down, dude. For Honor's much more fun with friends. True enough, dude. True enough. True enough. I actually got some time before I have to go back to work because I work for the school. So, school doesn't start for us until the 7th. So we'll probably have some time before then.
Your team rallied. You captured Zone C.
'26th of March? Cool. Cool. I'll try to remember, but I will probably forget. I'm very forgetful. I just missed him.
You lost Zone C.
I'm gonna pull back.
The enemy rally. Your team is breaking.
Oh, we're break. Oh no. We are not breaking. No, sir.
Enemy team is breaking.
I thought she was gonna go over. Bye. Are you kidding? No. No. She's just healing now. No, stop it.
You captured Zone A.
Come on. Come on. Yes. Let's go. Yes. Yes. I should not be celebrating this hard for beating a bot. No, no, Orochi, you stay away from me, you you stay away from me, you hooligan. That's right. Yes, boy. Oh, feeling strong. Hey Raven, I hope you've been having a good day in stream. Just wanted to ask if you saw my Discord DM I sent a little bit ago, asking if you could look over one of my OC's backstories. I have not seen it yet, but I will take a look. I've got a lot of DMs to look over. Yeah, you're not wrong, Crippling. Oh, level 3 bots do not play. Oh, shoot. I was sweating almost harder than when I was doing PvP matches. Well, John, if you're still there, thanks for dropping in, man. Really appreciate having you. Hannah, are you still there? Hannah, you still hanging tight? I think we got time for maybe 1 or 2 more matches, and then we'll have to switch to Breach and call it. Good seeing you, John. And John, I will shoot you a DM sometime tonight or tomorrow, asking about when you'd like to play together. And we can do it on stream or no, either way. Like, I would not mind a bit, so just let me know, man. Just let me know. And you're free to stick around. I'm not saying you have to go at all. I'm just saying, like, I'm glad that you dropped in. Like, I'm not even saying John has to go. Just like, if he was leaving, if he had to go or anything, like, I was just saying, glad you came. All right, no, I already did Medjay. New one. Yorm? All right, we'll do Yorm. We'll do Yorm. I've been here, I just called you old. Oh, that's right, you did, Hannah. Why are you so mean to me? Oh, Hannah, how's the picture going? The one that you said you were doing for my birthday. How's that going? You said you tried to finish it last night. How'd that go, Hannah? Did you finish it? Huh? Huh? Did you finish? Did you finish it, Hannah? Huh? Did you finish my birthday picture, Hannah? Huh? Hannah's gonna kill me. Conjoined twins anatomy is so hard. Ah, I see.
You captured Zone A.
Well, I thought you said you were having fun doing it.
You captured Zone C.
What's my favorite Helldivers mission type? I love defending missions. I love missions where we have to extract valuable assets. Those are usually very fun. Just waves of enemies coming at you, and you've just got to hold them back behind a bunch of gates. Those are so fun. I love those. I also love launching ICBMs. Those are great too. I hate the Illuminate though. Fighting the Illuminate is like fighting time. You're not going to get anywhere, and it just feels oppressive after a while. Oh, actually, I spoke to Havoc the other day, guys. Havoc is doing well. He had a good Christmas himself. He actually showed me one of the gifts he got, which was awesome. He got a book series that I recommended to him, which is awesome. I'm not going to tell you what book, though, so you guys just have to wonder.
You captured Zone A. You captured Zone
Hey, Nina,
C.
have a good night. See you tomorrow. We will be starting the New Year's Eve stream probably around 9:30, and we will just go until midnight.
You lost Zone C. You captured Zone C.
I think I completed one of those orders. Finally killed me, Shaman. Congrats.
Zone C.
So, Hannah, when do you think the picture will be done? Just curious. just out of curiosity. I already know the answer when I get done playing Withering Waves today. A shaman beat a virtuosa?
captured Zone A. You captured Zone C. Enemy team is breaking. The enemy rallied.
It's done when I say it's done.
Enemy team is breaking.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Hannah, Jay hasn't finished my birthday picture either.
Captured Zone C.
Because he never said he was going to do one. I think Jay only had time to do one. And so he chose Christmas. Oh, I could try.
Victory.
So I'll have something over him. Well, I don't know, Hannah. If you don't do the picture, then you don't have anything over him, don't you? Huh? 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 How's that? Huh? How's that for a kick in the head? Anyway, anything else y'all want to talk about tonight? Hey, Raven, I just want to say it's been great watching you. I've been subbed since March. Also, what's your New Year's resolution? My New Year's resolution is to improve my relationship with the Lord. I feel like what's happened to me, and it's something that happens to a lot of Christians. I mean, I think it happens to every Christian, honestly. I go through valleys in my walk with Christ. There are times where I feel like further and further away from him because I'm not living according to his principles or will. I catch myself falling into sinful habits or sinful desires, and I feel like I sometimes have to just check myself and say, Raven, you need to be careful of what you're doing. You need to be mindful of what the Lord wants you to do. You need to be in the Bible a bit more. You need, like, all these things have to be considered. And I think that I've let myself get too lax in a lot of ways, honestly. And it's something that I need to watch. It's just something that I need to be more aware of. And that's just the nature of it. You know, that's just the nature of it. Let's go ahead and do our breach matches for tonight. But, so I think my New Year's resolution is to just improve my relationship with the Lord. My other New Year's resolution, I want to lose about 40 more pounds. Because earlier in the year, about, I'd say, actually November, to be honest, I realized that I was overweight by a significant margin. Not so much that it was affecting my overall health, but enough that if I didn't do something about it in the future, it could. I was about 50 pounds over where I should be. So I made a promise to myself, I'm going to work to lose weight. I'm going to work to get rid of some of this poundage. So I promised myself I'm going to try to lose 50 pounds. I officially have lost the first 11 of those pounds, but I know I can lose the rest. The problem was then Christmas happened. And so I kind of had to cheat a little bit because it's Christmas. I got to eat all the good food. But now that Christmas is over, no excuses. I got to get down to the grind. I'm going to be eating better. I'm going to be working out a lot more. I'm going to be doing my best to lose that weight because I'll be honest. Okay, you know what? I'll be honest. I won't hide it. You know what? I'll be upfront with you guys. I am 6'5", okay? And I weighed around November when I started this about 282 pounds. That's a lot. 282 is a lot. That is it's not 300, granted, but that is a lot. So I've been working, and I have officially, the last time I weighed myself, which was granted before Christmas, I weighed about 271. So I have lost 11 pounds. So that is a significant change. That's a good change. It's a great start. I'm sure it's gone back up a little bit thanks to Christmas, but I want to keep losing that weight because I think my target weight should be around 220 and 230, somewhere in that range. So I'm working to get back to that. I'm 347. Well, look, don't feel bad, you know? Don't feel bad. We've all got things, we've all got our struggles. Already at Highlander. Centurion. We can go Cent. But if I'm going to go Cent, I must go the Legate Lock. I will go the Legate Lock. In fact, Lark!
You rang.
Can I get another drink, please?
What's the magic word?
Avada Kedavra.
Very good. Can't believe some people try and say plays like that's magical.
Wait, no, the magic word is friendship. Because friendship is magic, and magic is heresy.
If you didn't finish with that last word, you were about to get nothing.
Try not to munch too much on New Year's food. No, trust me, I won't. Normally, when New Year's rolls around, we have a New Year's feast, which includes ham, collard greens, biscuits, and Hoppin' John. That's the usual.
Did you include the mac and cheese?
Oh, yep, mac and cheese too. Although if you want to be healthier, you can substitute the mac and cheese for corn.
I don't want to.
I know you don't want to, I'm just saying. I'm happy being 5'5". I know, sometimes being 6'5" can come with its own curses. You know what I mean?
If you're 5'5", you can work on a submarine without any issues.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I'm playing you, Lark.
I know, that's why I came out. Better win.
Oh, come on, I activated revenge, damn it.
But you're forgetting you're using my dice roll skills.
Dice roll!
Or lack thereof.
Go, dice roll! God, that just brought me back to a place I never wanted to go. Well, what else y'all want to talk about? We still got time. We're going to do 1 or 2 more matches and then we're going to be done. What do y'all want to talk about? What's on your mind, ladies and gentlemen? What do you want to ask Raven Knight while he's here? Like, it can be about Warhammer, it can be about faith, it can be about...
Why didn't she love me?
Maybe we should slap the car.
Well, it's what it's referring to.
Raven, do you poo? Well, it depends, Hannah. Whenever you draw me as a girl, no, I do not, because women don't poop. But other than that, yes, I poop. Have you ever heard the song Just a Closer Walk with Thee? I think I have. If it's a Christian hymn, I've probably heard it at some point in my life. As a lady, I will say this is accurate. Pooping is nasty, so we just don't do it. Yeah, I've learned a lot about women from Hannah. And every time she draws me as a girl, she has to explain it to me. Like, I'll say, Hannah, why did you draw me like this? Well, Cliff, if you were a girl, you'd understand. Raven, do the Adeptus Sororitas come from one planet, or do they join like how a nun would? Okay, so the original Adeptus Sororitas, back then known as the Brides of the Emperor, or Daughters of the Emperor, originally they were called the Daughters, and they became the Brides, blah, blah, blah. Back during the Age of Apostasy, they did come from one planet called San Leor. San Leor was the home planet of these women. But then after they became the Adeptus Sororitas, they could be recruited from any world at all. Basically, you found women who were suitable, and you put them into the Schola Progenium. And while in the Schola, the Sisterhood would basically look for suitable women candidates to become the new Adeptus Sororitas. And so they could come from any location in the Imperium, as long as they were found suitable by a order of the Sisterhood. Raven Knight, did you just say your name was Cliff? I don't know. I don't remember saying that. Anything else? I mean, let's keep the conversations going. Hey Raven, if you really think about, most fantasy centers could do D&D campaigns with Harry Potter because it's just basically a boarding school. You can do a D&D campaign in a boarding school. Why couldn't you do a D&D campaign in a boarding school? Jesus, that would actually be pretty fun. Hogwarts would be a great place for a D&D. Hold on, Lark!
Yes.
You heard that?
There's actually a D&D version of, I believe it's called Strixhaven, but I'm not 100% sure. That's what I might be wrong about the name.
Yeah,
There is a D&D equivalent of Harry Potter, essentially.
Yeah, so it could totally be done. The only problem you'd have is since Hogwarts is a wizarding school, you'd be limited to, well, let's be honest, they're not really wizards, they're sorcerers in the D&D terminology, because they come from magic families. But I suppose you could bend the rules a little.
You could make just treat it more like an adventuring school.
Yeah, make it an adventure school. Make it your own version of My Hero Academia. Make it UA, where you learn to be an adventurer.
Because, well, let's be frank, the liches aren't killing themselves.
This is true. Well, actually, under Voldemort, they kind of are.
There's only a partial suicide there.
Anyway, let's see. I heard you mutter something that sounded like Cliff when you were talking about Hannah. I will say this much, Cynic. I don't like it when people try to guess my name just for anonymity's sake, so I'm not going to say whether you're close or not to my real name, so I would highly recommend stop asking. Will we see For Honor and Glory soon or an update? Yes, I will be working on that after the new year. I've had a lot of stories to write for Christmas, so I've been a little bit worked on. I've been a little bit worn out from that. We'll get to it. Well, don't end the conversations, guys. I mean, I just don't want any more discussions about my IRL name just for the sake of anonymity. Aminidity, Cynic. Aminidity. God, I feel like I'm already back in school. Yeah, I'm already back in school dealing with Cynic. Because that's the same kind of bullshit I deal with from my students. Gas Lampar? What's a gas Lampar? Not sure I'm familiar with the term. Gaslamp, Victorian era, Eldritch, supernatural tones. Oh, Eldritch stuff. There was an old saying that the whole idea of Eldritch is that you must try to, create an inconceivable horror, you know? Therefore, make something that's so terrifying you can barely comprehend it. So in other words, you just don't understand. The other thing to consider when writing Eldritch Horror is Eldritch Horror doesn't have to always make sense, but what you're going for is the inconceivable. You're going for an explanation to reality. Hold on. Yeah, Eldritch usually involves spiders and squids and octopi and stuff like that. It's just got to be something beyond mortal comprehension.
Kill the commander.
I'm still waiting for a dedicated Chinese killer in DBD. I'm just waiting on them to fix DBD. How about that? Probably could have used that, but okay. Bring him a little closer. Get him out from behind that lion. I'm sorry, Orochi. I don't mean to keep hitting you. I'm trying to hit. Got him. Leggett Lark with the win. Speaking of writing, I've been rewatching some terrible writing advice recently. What are some of his positives and negatives in your views? I don't watch enough of him anymore to know how he is now. As far as I can tell, he usually does a pretty good job. Sometimes I think he's too critical of certain things that I don't think he needs to be. But I mean, I don't have anything, I don't have a lot bad to say about him. I'd love to see Raven do a Chinese killer. Maybe one day. Alright, let's do one more, and then we're going to call it a night. One more. This will be the last one, guys. And we'll call it a night. Alright. Random. We already did Yorm. Already did Armamusha. Already did Centurion. Hatun! Alright, there's one we haven't done. Shojiro? No, I refuse. I refuse on principle. I've dealt with enough Kyoshin cringe tonight. I don't need to start adding my own to it. Yo, Raven, what are you drinking? Sweet tea! The drink of the Southern man. What am I smoking? I don't smoke. Hannah, you are just picky. You're just so picky. Southern heresy? No, I'm not. You kind of are, Hannah. I did what I could. Alright, well, anything else you want to talk about? Because this will be my last match. Speaking of Raymond, do you like the Amish? I don't have a reason to dislike them. Oh no. Aaron, you're drunk. Have I seen the movie Wicked for Good? No. Not really any interest to. Things have kind of gotten quiet in chat. That's a shame. I was hoping we'd talk about more stuff, but alright. Well, we'll wrap this up quick then. Wrap this up quick and then I can take care of some other stuff before bed. My friend just started playing For Honor. He still can't parry, but he's mixing up really well. Well, he better learn how to parry soon. Parry's a pretty important mechanic, but if he can mix up well already, that's a good start. What are my opinion on the other Christian denominations? I don't really care much for the denomination thing. I was raised Southern Baptist, but to me, what matters most is doctrine and belief, not denomination. Let's pull back a bit. Will I play on my next live stream? Yeah, I'll play tomorrow. Have I ever played Sleeping Dogs before? I played a little. What about American Exceptionalism? I don't think I'm familiar with that one. I said go down, dang it. The idea that the United States is unique, distinct, and often morally superior with a special destiny to lead the world? No, I don't subscribe to that. There's nothing biblical about it. They still make Spy Family? Yes, they do. And objection, Your Honor, relevance? What? You see it a lot in Bioshock Infinite. I don't play Bioshock Infinite.
Outer gate destroyed. Protect the inner gate.
Because if I asked if I saw the new Spy Family season. No, I haven't had the chance to watch the new Spy Family season yet. Will it be Space Marine 2 or For Honor? Who knows? Might be both. We're going to be playing for a while tomorrow. We're going to start about 9 and go until 12, probably. That's like 3 hours, man. So we might play a little bit of both. We might play some For Honor. We might play some Space Marine 2. If my brother wants to, he might join me for some Helldivers, you know? We might do some Withering Waves. We might play a lot of games tomorrow. You don't know if we start early enough. Well, if it's anything like the manga, I know I'll enjoy it. Yeah, Hannah, I know you'll want to be there to catch Withering Waves. If I tell you what, Hannah, we'll start with Withering Waves tomorrow. We'll start with Withering Waves just to chase out the not real fans. Find out who my real fans are. But in exchange, Hannah, you gotta finish my birthday picture soon. Notice how I turned that around. How me and Hannah crossed paths? It was several years ago. I was just getting started in college, and I was doing stories on DeviantArt. This was back when I was writing Death Diary far more frequently. And Hannah, who was an artist on DeviantArt, still is, but she discovered some of my work, thought it was really cool, and said, hey, I really like your work. And I said, thank you. And we spoke briefly. I spoke to her. She said she was a Christian, and I was looking for more Christian friends and connections on the site. And so we, just kind of connected. And she said, well, I try to draw a picture for each of my friends, so what would you like? I told her to draw a picture of 2 characters from a story of mine. She did, and that was about it. That was the extent of our friendship for a while, until one day, it was Christmas, I got a random call from her. And when I answered, I said, what's up? She said, oh, I'm sorry, I meant to call someone else, but I got the wrong number. But it's kind of awkward to just hang up like that. Do you want to talk? And I'm like, sure. So we just got to talking. Found out that we had a lot in common. We're very friendly. And yeah, friendship just kind of went from there. And now we hang out a lot. We play a lot of the same games. We do work together. We're close friends. Probably one of my best friends, if not my best friend. Hear that, chat? If you're a real fan, you'll be there. Well, here's the thing. I have a lot of people who say, hey, Raven, we're here to see you, not just For Honor. Doesn't matter what kind of content you make, we're here for you. You make it worthwhile. And I'm like, that means a lot to me, but I don't believe it.
The ram is blocked! Clear the way! Defend the ram now!
Because I think that people are always going to want to watch For Honor more often than not. So I guarantee that if I start the stream with Withering Waves, people are going to come in, see it, go, this is weird, I'm not watching, and then leave. And so my real fans who actually watch for me will stay, despite it being Withering Waves, because they want to be there for me. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be fun. And I know Hannah wants to be there to see me play some Withering. All right, wrap that up. Is Withering Waves a gacha game? It is. But it's one that's very entertaining. Open world, lots of creative characters. Cool story. We'll play probably an hour of that and then I'll switch to something else. All right. Thanks, Sergeant Halo. Appreciate it. Yeah, be a nice change of pace. Yeah, I need to take a break from For Honor 2 every now and then. All right, but that was the last match of the night. I am worn out, but really great to be back home and playing again. Look forward to tomorrow. We will start about 9 o'clock or 9:30 or something like that. Really excited. Had a lot of fun tonight. I'll release that clip of Aaron just clutching for us. And as always, guys, take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.